might have noticed at the end of the last video I showed a hill in the distance called Oareborough, and there's lots of ideas about this place. There always has been. It looks like an Iron Age hill fort. It is prominent in the landscape. It sits there on its own and overlooks everything. There are earthworks. If you go walking down the paths there are earthworks to be seen, but it's private property. You can't. It's private property and it's wooded, so it's really hard to get a good idea of the scope of the earthworks. They do look significant based on the latest releases on Lidar. So a couple of years ago, Lidar didn't show this area; it was just blank. Now it does, and we can see a really clear view of these quite beautiful earthworks. But I don't think it's defensive, though I do think this hill, its use is military or security wise. The reason for this is a 1550s name for the hill called Worborowehill. Now this isn't, the Place Name Society says that this isn't very old, but it is possible that name comes from Oareborough in Old English, which means warding hill, mountain. That is a lookout point, a military post, a watchtower. It is possible. I think it's likely. It's a damn good place to watch the countryside for miles. If it wasn't wooded, it obviously wouldn't have been wooded in that case. But there are other names on the edge of Chieveley parish that also have these names, very similar names. We have Totterdown, which is in the field next to Bussock Hill Fort. It's obviously referring to Bussock Hill Fort. So that's another alternative name of the hill is Totterdown. You will see Totterdowns all over the country, and it's our old friend Tottian in Old English to peek, to watch, to take a look. Again, this is a watching place, a place to ward. We also have that in Warren Down, which is on the Leckhamsted, which bounds Bristol to the west. Its Saxon charter, just a couple of hundred yards from Warren Down today, there is a weird Dune, and that means the warding hill, the lookout hill. This is Rowbury today, and it means rough barrow. Rowbury is a Bronze Age barrow, but it is also a meeting point for the 100 of Rowbury, which would have included the neighbouring villages. Rowbury eventually was abolished and became Faircross, which is also touches Chieveley, a bigger 100 that would have been more useful to the state, and that also shows the significance of Chieveley in a way that it's not significant today. The last time I came here, it seemed to me a bigger mound. You can see it from the road. It was more prominent. Today it looks denuded, which is a shame. I've only done a couple of fields. I'm pretty tired, so this is going to be a short video. Some interesting things going on. I've just seen a kite being attacked by crows. That's called mobbing, and it's an interesting power dynamic going on. You know, who's at the top? Who's the top of that pyramid? You know, in nature, and by default it should be the kites, but the crows push them off their land by just constantly harassing them. So it's an example of collective strength versus nobility. Actually, that was a bit too political, but you know what I mean.